person's
Sorry, I'm
case.
like a bean here, zooming.
And was found guilty on that also.
So it isn't just the intercourse. That's bad enough, but there were other things as well.
Plenty.
Here we go, guys. Look at man's face.
When we come back, answers to more questions people are asking.
Sorry, I was like a baby boomer then, not
Desiree Washington danced in the beauty pageant. How could she have done that? Before Mike Tyson is sentenced, the judge will hear from Desiree.
How could she have done that? Right, so they're saying, this is their argument, how could have she done the beauty pageant the next day after, like, testifying or saying it has happened? I want to say, as someone who has been in the same sort of situation, you know what I'm saying here as well, that I could have looked way more suspectful than she does, because I just carried on as normal. I don't know whether it's because I'm autistic, whatever, I don't know. Probably doesn't help, the neurodivergence. This girl brought up that way, and I've just seen that my teacher's on live now and I can't comment. Like, you have to be a member on her channel to comment. Yeah, I'm not even going there. Anyway, going into Tyson, he has got a Scorpio South Node, a lot of karmic debt there with Pluto and things like that, but we're going to analyse his chart here, guys. We're going to analyse it. So I actually think he's pretty a redeemable character, but we're going to look more into this case, you know. She probably thinks I'm stalking her, and I am a bit. It's only because I feel so guilty, guys. I'm so embarrassed. Right, so here it says, here's his chart, and I'm sorry about my cracked iPad. It says he is a Leo rising with Uranus and Pluto in the first house. Karmic debt. His chart ruler for his first house is in... Where's the sun? Is in the 11th house of friends, friendship, humanity. And it's in Cancer, conjuncting Jupiter. So the sun's conjuncting Jupiter. Right, okay. So, right, that's why water is dominant in his chart, guys, because he's got the Jupiter there in Cancer and the sun in Cancer. But then he's got the conjunction again. This conjunction I said about the other day, which Courtney Love, Uma Thurman, and Wendy Williams all have, is Gemini and Venus conjunct. Yeah, in Mars and Gemini. Mars and Venus in Gemini, okay? He has got multiple planet oppositions. I'm trying to show it so you can see it without my correct screen, okay? He's got multiple planets, so it works like that with the modalities. His moon is in Sagittarius. His Venus and Mars are in Gemini, so that ultimately is an opposition. And then he's got Saturn in Pisces. He's got his Chiron in Pisces, so that squares the Gemini, and then it squares the Sagittarius too. Then he's got the Virgo squaring the Gemini, and then he's got that ascendant in Leo. Leo ascendant, and then he's got his Mercury in Leo. That is a replacement that's a bit dodgy. They will only listen to their views, and he shares that with Courtney Love as well as Wendy Williams. Now, what makes me think he's guilty? 1, he got charged for it. 2, I am going to show you more of this video of this girl. I'm watching it through, and 1 is going to be the South Node in Scorpio. That moon in Sagittarius, they're wild. And I did say about the air and thing and not charming. They are charming, and I find Wendy Williams, Tyson, and Courtney Love very charming people. It's not saying that I would accuse him of everything, but think of all the things those people have been accused of. It doesn't just come out of nowhere, people. It doesn't. It doesn't just work like that. So his first house, here we go, guys. His first house is containing Uranus and Pluto, which are both in Virgo. But they're starting later in the first house, so he's got his Leo rising at Leo degree. I'm getting there, people, even without having lessons. Okay, her second house starts at Virgo at the 20th degree. Third house containing Libra, starting at 18 degrees Libra. There's that 18th degree. Let's see if he's got a 22. No, but he's got 18 degrees. He lost a daughter as well, but this is going to be a series about these two. So his third house, and his Neptune is in Scorpio, I guess. Yeah, because his fourth house starts at Scorpio, containing Moon, but his Moon's in Sagittarius. It must be at the 26th degree. Okay. So, and then the 8th house, Saturn, Chiron, pain with the father. Was Tyson's father present? I'm not sure. I feel like he had a prominent mother. And then the 10th house, the career, it's got his Venus, it's got his Mars, and it's got his North Node all in there together. Okay? But his North Node is in Taurus. So he needs to get away from that Scorpio side of him. He's got these dominant water, but in like mutable sign, like so the Sagittarian side of is dominant because of his Leo rising being conjunct with that, okay? And then his chart patterns, he's got Moon in Sagittarius, Jupiter and Cancer are in mutual reception, so they're in the opposite sign. They're in the Moon in Sagittarius and Jupiter in Cancer. They're in the signs of each rulership, so mutual perception. The midheaven is in 11 aspects, so that is his public perception. And what did I just say about his public perception? I said he can make himself a very charming man, and he can make himself very redeemable. There's this clip of him where he is when after his child has died, and he's like, you've got to get out of it, because he's breaking down. Like, they're very good at putting this act onto the world, and it's not an act. You felt the genuine emotion. But was it genuine? Courtney Love did it on Barbara Walters. Anyway, we're going to finish with this, but a lot of women, this is why I hate the thing with women so much, because we need to stick together, is the fact that these beauty queens were obviously, this is how I feel, this is how I see it with this girl, is they were jealous that she got Mike Tyson, and she was asking for it. You kidding me? With the hookup of his child alone, like, Tyson's got some problems. He really does, but he is a good man. Public enemy. He went away for this for 5 years as well. I didn't know he was an R word till I got with my ex-boyfriend, and he told me. I couldn't believe it.
We continue now our interview with Desiree Washington. The 18-year-old college freshman, Mike Tyson, was convicted of raping. The rape occurred in the early morning of Friday, July 19th, a day of rehearsals for the Miss Black America pageant.
Season.
Desiree refused to drop out of the competition,
so his
a decision the defense tried to use against her.
Would have been in his 11th house.
Mike Tyson's lawyers showed this videotape to the jury at his trial. They argued that Desiree Washington, if she was indeed the victim of a rape, would not have been rehearsing and performing over the next 2 days of the beauty pageant. Desiree did.
I'm so glad that she came forward like that. Like, she needed to. You carry on. Like, the fact that she did actually come forward as well is, like, amazing. I didn't do that. But this girl, what they don't like, I don't think, with this woman, is that she knew her own worth, and these other girls are like, oh, a celebrity. But she knew she was better than that. She was confident, and maybe she was, like, naive of the fact of going to